Hello everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040, and today I wanted to share my thoughts with all of you regarding an article that I saw on social media involving actor Cillian Murphy. And the article title said, Cillian Murphy rumoured to possibly play Doctor Doom in the MCU. Now, I did a video a while ago about the possibility of Henry Cavill swapping sides and jump shipping to the MCU and possibly play Doctor Doom. And when I saw this article about Cillian Murphy possibly playing Doctor Doom, I sat there and thought to myself, you know something? I never really thought of that. Cillian Murphy possibly playing Doctor Doom? I mean, wow, that would be something. And anyone who knows Cillian Murphy, he starred in some very huge, successful films. Inception, he played the Scarecrow in the Dark Knight trilogy, and just recently he's coming off hot off the heels of an unbelievable performance in Oppenheimer, which he could possibly be up for an award. I say well deserved. He put in an amazing performance, and if he does get an award, I say well deserved. Now, obviously, we haven't really seen Doctor Doom in the MCU as of yet, but there's no doubt we are going to eventually. And there was another idea that I saw on social media that Doctor Doom should be given the Thanos treatment, a slow build up, and then have the big reveal. I say if you're going to cast someone to play Doctor Doom, I can't think of anyone better to play this huge, iconic Marvel villain than Cillian Murphy. Now, many years ago, I did a little video, which was one of the first ones I ever did for this channel, was my top choices to play in a Fantastic Four MCU movie. Sam Witwer was my choice to play Doctor Doom. But I'm not saying that Cillian Murphy wasn't my choice. He wasn't really on my mind because I looked at it like, well, he's already played an iconic villain, the Scarecrow, in the Dark Knight trilogy. Yes, he didn't really have a big role in those movies, but it still technically counts. You know, he's already played a comic book villain. But over the course of time, we've seen different actors switch between Marvel and DC and DC to Marvel. I mean, we saw Ryan Reynolds go from Green Lantern, yeah, the less said about that, the better, to Deadpool. You know, we've seen Ben Affleck go from Daredevil to Batman. We've even seen Tom Hardy go from Bane to Venom. So the idea of Cillian Murphy going from playing the Scarecrow, who is a DC villain, to possibly playing Doctor Doom, who is a Marvel villain, it's not entirely out of the question. As I said, those guys I just mentioned, they've switched between Marvel and DC before, so it's not entirely outruled. But if Marvel Studios were going to cast someone to play Doctor Doom in the MCU, I can't think of anyone better than Cillian Murphy. And at the same time, he doesn't really strike me as someone who would commit himself to multiple films. Yes, he was in the Dark Knight trilogy, and as we all know, he has a very close working relationship with director Christopher Nolan. But he strikes me as an actor who is incredibly versatile, likes to put his hands in different pies and try out different characters and different roles. So the idea of him committing himself to one character for multiple films, time will tell really, but if they do decide to cast Doctor Doom, Cillian Murphy is the man. He's perfect. And when I watched Oppenheimer at the cinema, there were certain shots I saw Cillian Murphy walking around in a full suit and tie, and I thought to myself, holy cow, this guy could actually play Victor Von Doom. You know, the way he was walking around, just that quiet presence. Obviously, I wasn't thinking about him playing Doctor Doom at the time, but just sitting there watching him, all calm, cool, and collected, I thought, yeah, I'm definitely getting some Victor Von Doom vibes from this guy. And I can definitely see him, you know, embodying that aristocratic arrogance that Victor Von Doom displays. He's always better than everyone. He's always boasted about how smarter he is than Reed Richards. He definitely would pull that off very nicely. But we'll just have to see, really. But his name keeps coming up. Is it someone I would love to see play Doctor Doom? Absolutely. Doctor Doom, out of all of the Marvel villains, he's my all time favourite. He would be perfect, and it's a perfect fit. But time will tell, really. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. I'm going to wrap this up now. How would you all feel about Cillian Murphy possibly playing Doctor Doom? Is that someone you would like to see? Do you think he could make it work? And also, if he was cast to play Doctor Doom, how do you think they should introduce him in the MCU? Do you think they should give him the full Thanos treatment, tease him, and slowly build him up before doing the big reveal? And if you were going to have someone like Cillian Murphy play Doctor Doom, when do you think is the best time to introduce him? Maybe in a Fantastic Four movie, or maybe in Secret Wars, which, as we all know, played a big part? Or would you just keep him in the background and popping up in various different films in the MCU? You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see all of you next time. So until then, take care, everybody, and stay safe. And once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.